Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Dizzy Gillespie. It's your boy Gertis,
It's your girl Jay.
and we back at it. It's been a little minute, but we back at it here for y'all.
Right.
So I'm gonna let my wife take over because this is something new for me. I don't even know what we talking about tonight.
You know what we talking about, but
Yeah, I got an idea.
yeah, we took a break. We want to talk about why we took a break, and I know we're kind of new, so people be like, we don't care. We probably didn't notice or whatever. But I feel like it may not be important to people in this moment, but
Right.
sometime in the future, it might resonate with somebody or give a little bit of understanding.
Absolutely.
So when we started this podcast, it was always centered. The focus was always to be centered in God, right? With God and just being married and just navigating through life. And then sometimes we go off script and we talk about everyday life things that are going on out there in social media,
Right.
personal family issues. I mean, it just goes from one thing to another. So it's kind of like our daily conversation, right?
Right.
But we've also wanted to be as authentic and genuine as possible.
Absolutely.
And I'm a believer in practice makes permanent, not practice makes perfect. And we kind of hit a rough patch.
Yeah. We did.
And I didn't want to. How to put this? Okay. God put us on this podcast to do this podcast and this platform for a reason, right? And which means we're being used as a vessel.
Right.
And what a vessel does is bring something, transport something from one place to another, right? It takes blood from one part of the body to another. Ships are a vessel. It takes whatever from one port to another, right?
Right.
We believe this podcast was for us to take people from one place in our life to another. And I didn't want us to do the practice made perfect where we're now performing and not being authentic. Right. Which means it's being a disservice to God. So we take being vessels very serious. And when I found that we were not acting, but just moving through it. Right. And once again, practice makes permanent. I don't want the podcast to be the reason we get up here. It's God's purpose why we're up here. And it's okay to be still and be silent when you're in a place that sometimes you don't even know how you got there. And to really sit back, be silent, listen, observe, be obedient, talk to one another, and get back on the right format. Because if we're on this incorrectly, then we now become a vessel that's not operating in the way that God wants us to.
Right.
So
makes sense.
That's kind of why I was like, like let's make sure we're operating correctly. So right. That's why we were missing for about a week and a half, give or take. And then we took the other half of week, the other half of the week. I think it's about 2 weeks. I'm not too sure.
Right.
We were just snowed in and even being fed, to be very honest. But yeah, when we get up here, we want us to be our very authentic self, and we don't want to get caught up in the hoopla of check.
Right.
That will come. We want to be authentic, like I said, and also it's okay to be still. Yep. And if you're doing something and it's causing confusion or being conflict or causing you to become a character, then it's kind of like, no, chill, get it together, and then move forward. You have anything to say?
I'm just gonna say, like, the big part of it is just being authentic. You know, we can't come on here and talk to y'all smiling and we not smiling in our personal life, you know?
Right.
So it's just us making sure we're in the right position to talk to people, making sure we're in the right position with each other, you know, and just being authentic with it, because after a while somebody can tell when there's a fake smile, when there's a fake laugh, you know, and we want to be completely genuine. Right. Because we just like any other married couple. People go through stuff. It's two worlds combining to be one. You know, it's not gonna always be sunshine and rainbows. It's gonna be some storms. gonna be some good days, some bad days, some ups and downs. So,
Right.
you know, we just want to make sure we're in a good place with each other and with God where we can actually talk to people where it's not for us or it's not us putting on a mask.
Right.
So, yeah. So I'm liking where we growing into, you
Right.
know, because a lot of people like, oh, I want to learn this. No, like we want to grow in love. We want to grow in the Bible. We want to grow in God. So,
yeah. Well said. So we back at it, right? And now that we've been under construction, you know, and we good to go, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that was it. We feel like if you take the time to watch us, we should respect your time enough to give you an explanation of why we took a little break, just a little break. All right. So right now we're gonna get back into the action. So the next episode we will continue resume as usual, right?
Yeah. Back to your regular programming.
There you go. I couldn't get it out. All right. So it's your girl Jay.
It's your boy Gertis.
We'll see you next time.
Hey, peace. Some things ain't changed.